This caravan is the Wonder Roo Pearl 23 Silver Plus. Now this is actually a customer's van, but we were lucky enough to take it out for a closer look. My friends have already made themselves comfortable, so let's get it unhitched and step inside.
Now this caravan actually has upgraded disc brakes. The actuator is on the inside and I'll show you where that is. But I'll tell you what, if you've ever towed a caravan with disc brakes, you'll know the difference that they can actually make. The braking action is a lot smoother. And as I towed this caravan down here, I really noticed the benefit. You know, I think the disc brakes are a good choice. Now, one of the other features that the customer has included with this caravan over and above the features that you get with the Silver Plus pack is the Cruisemaster ATX airbag suspension. And we have the control system right here. Now it's rated to 3.5 tonne and this is the level 4 air control kit. So we can level the van east to west. So if you get to your site and one side of the van is lower than the other, it's just a matter of inflating the airbag on that side to raise it up. And we have the controls here. You can see you can go down, we're letting air out, or we can bring air back into the bag and you can see it coming up and down here. And then when it's time to hit the road again, it's simply a matter of flicking it to auto and it will automatically level the ride of the caravan. And once you're happy with the ride height, flick the switches back up to manual and you're ready to hit the road. What we have here is the diesel tank for the Webasto diesel heater. Nicely protected by some checker plate, little spout here so that you can fill it up. Now here's another feature that the customers have specifically opted for. It's a composting toilet. Now I've not used one before, but I have heard good things about them. But if you want, you can opt for, you know, a more traditional cassette toilet if you prefer. And just check out this bathroom in general. Some linen storage down here, wall-mounted washing machine, and the fit and finish, well, there's just nothing to complain about here. Now if we take a look under the bed, there is something to point out. What I noticed is that the cabinetry for the bed base is reinforced. Where the gas struts meet the laminated ply, you've got some checker plate reinforcing, and even along the edges here, it's all doubled up. And that's just not something we see very often. I think it tells us something about this manufacturer. Now, in a relatively short period of time, Wonder Roo has gained quite an impressive following. And it's not hard to see why, especially when you step inside this caravan. Now this van's customer actually optioned in a few extra features. One of them I can see right now, it's a Thetford top line Induction Cooktop. There are 2 elements, and this is something that we are seeing much more of lately. And that comes down to the rising popularity of lithium batteries. Now in this case, this van has 2 200 amp hour lithium batteries stored here under the seat. And on the roof, we have 3 210 watt solar panels. So that equals 630 watts worth of solar. That's a really decent setup. Now, when you opt for the Wonder Roo Silver Plus package, you get a 25mm TIG welded aluminium frame with 25mm XPS foam insulation. Now that foam is a structural foam, and that's what they use for fiberglass sandwich panels. It offers excellent thermal efficiency, you know, really good insulation. Now this caravan also has a BM Pro battery management system, as well as the BM Pro Mini Boost DC to DC charger. That's really going to help to make sure your batteries are nicely topped up by the time you arrive at your destination. I think that's actually a really handy feature. And one other thing, you've got a 3 kV Victron Multi Plus 2 inverter. That's going to, you know, let you run your toaster, your kettle, and other 240 volt appliances that you wouldn't otherwise be able to run unless you were plugged into a mains power point. Now I've just noticed they've fitted a Caravan Sahara pressure hatch. Basically you press a button and a fan will pressurize the interior of the caravan to keep, you know, road dust out as you're traveling along. And they've even fitted the Wi-Fi security system. So as I mentioned, this caravan is well and truly spec'd up, and the customer who ordered this caravan, they've obviously, you know, got good taste. We've got a lot of good quality equipment, but it's not just about the quality. This is equipment that's really going to improve and enhance their traveling lifestyle. Now this particular caravan weighs in at 2,774 kilos Tare. My MUX, however, can actually only tow 3 tonne, so it's been perfectly okay for me to tow this caravan. But honestly, the MUX is not an ideal vehicle, especially if you want to make the most of the payload capacity that this van offers. In fact, it has an ATM of 3.5 tonne, while the Unladen bull weight is just over 100 kilos. And I have to say, it's really nice to tow, especially with those disc brakes. And after spending a bit of time with this caravan, I can say with confidence that the customer is in for many years of happy touring.